Yo, what is up guys? X-Ray here, and today we have our second team builder episode here. Based on a team around Mega Medicham. Mega Medicham has the highest attack stat in OU, combined with pure power, and with his amazing abilities to have great priority moves, great coverage, and high stab moves, it becomes a really fearsome wall breaker and late game cleaner and a revenge killer. So let's dive straight into the team. So Mega Medicham here, the EV spread is pretty simple, 252, 252, and the rest is 4 in special defense. You're in Adamant Nature to hit as hard as possible. And we have Fake Out, High Jump Kick, Cycle Cut, and Bullet Punch. Fake Out is for getting a safe Mega Evolution off. High Jump Kick is for the main stab that you're going to be spamming. Cycle Cut is for the potential Venusaurs and Amoonguss, and not getting taking recoil from stuff such as Feral. And I mean, if you're against a Feral, you're probably just going to go for High Jump Kick, but against Garchomp and other stuff like that. And then with Bullet Punch for Mega Diancies and basically fairies in general, and a strong strong priority move. So you can run Ice Punch here over Fake Out if you want, but personally I prefer Fake Out just for the priority, but most people prefer Ice Punch, and I can totally understand why. So moving on to the next mon, we have Clefable. Clefable here is the primary to counter Mega Sableye, which is the best switch into Medicham possible. So Mega Sableye resists both of Medicham Stab, immune to High Jump Kick, and takes virtually nothing from Bullet Punch and can burn it. So I wanted a reliable fairy to counter it. So this is where Clefable comes in. The EV spreads are pretty standard, and then it's kind of like the traditional Calm mindset, except I have Heal Bell over Thunder Wave. Because Heal Bell is here because if you from this team, you can tell that 4 of my mons doesn't appreciate getting burned, and I really needed some kind of cleric to help get rid of the burns and paralysis and poisons. So this is our Magic Guard Clefable here. So it's holding leftovers to allow it to have more passive recovery, and it can also serve as a late win con, setting up Calm Minds and sweeping with Moonblast. Not sweeping, cleaning with Moonblast. Next mon we have here are Scarf, Rotom, and Scizor. So the whole concept of this team is to let Rotom or Scizor get off of Volt Switch or U-turn to let Medicham safely come in. Originally Fake Out, Mega Evolve, and then Annihilate Sings and deal heavy damage. But if you run Ice Punch, then the point is just to U-turn into Medicham safely and then fire off huge damage straight away on something slower than Medicham. So here we have Scarf Rotom as Volt Switch, Hydro Pump, Trick, and Will-O-Wisp. So I'm running Scarf Rotom because this team is quite weak to stall, and I think that crippling installments such as Quagsire could be really nice, and Will-O-Wisp is just for burning physical attackers, and 2 standard moves in Volt Switch and Hydro Pump. EV spread is also quite standard for Scarf, and we are running Modest over any defense boosting nature to hit harder with and getting able to get off a trick faster. So next mon we have Scizor. Scizor is here for Defog and another priority and U-turn. So I'm pretty sure you know that Defog on Scizor isn't really the most viable set, because Scizor's bulk, especially with its 4 times weakness to fire, isn't a reliable defogger in certain times. But because of the limitation of 6 Pokemon, I just had to kind of go with Scizor. Like, Scizor fits this team quite well, given the 4 mons we have here. With Rotom being able to resist fire, and it just provides a strong Volt Turn corner, and I needed some defog support as well. So since we are Volt turning around, So Bullet Punch is for strong priority and stab, boosted by Technician. U-Turn is for momentum, Roost is for longevity, and Defog is for getting rid of hazards. So the EV sets are pretty standard. We have Technician, obviously, and Animal Nature to hit as hard as possible. So after this, we have 2 more mons left. So the next mon we have here is Lander Syrian. And the reason I chose Lander Syrian is because I wanted a reliable counter to bird spam other than Rotom. And like Landorus also relieves the physical attacking size and does relieves the strain on Scizor for taking physical attacks. Since right now I don't have especially a physically based wall because Rotom is running max on with Modest. And Landorus also has incredible ability in Intimidate, and also provides another U-turn user, and it also has the rocks. So this is the standard defensive Lando set in Push Nature. We're running leftovers over Rocky Helmet to have better longevity. We have Stealth Shock, which is mandatory on any team, U-turn for momentum, Earthquake for strong stab, and Smackdown. The reason I'm running Smackdown over stuff such as Knockoff or Stone Edge is because I really needed to beat certain flying types one-on-one, such as Bulk Up Talonflame after a few Bulk Ups, Skarmory, and all those other stuff that threatens Mega Medicham and Scizor greatly. So that this is why I went for Smackdown over other coverage moves, and it's been working great for me so far. So yeah. So the last slot, I wanted something that was also another strong wall breaker, since I have my defensive core done and I only have one strong wall breaker in Medicham, so I wanted another one, and so I decided to pick Breloom. The reason I picked Breloom is because it has great utility in Spore, another priority in Mach Punch, and also the fact that it can hit bulky waters. So right now, mons such as Quagsire and Slowbro especially can really threaten the team. Slowbro is another counter to Medicham, since alongside Sableye, as it can switch into any attack and proceed to regenerate it off or slack off the damage. And Breloom is here just to get rid of those kind of bulky waters that threaten Medicham. And so we have Life Orb here, boost his attack. Another Adamant. EV spread is pretty standard. Technician for boosting that Mach Punch and Bullet Seed. So we have Spore here for putting stuff to sleep. Mach Punch for strong priority. Bullet Seed for a strong grass stab to deal with Slowbro and stuff. And Focus Punch on switches. Focus Punch can also be used to hit monsters such as Skarmory hard on switch. So it's very useful. And you may have noticed that this team doesn't provide much speed, except into Scarf Rotom, but it was all the priority attacks and Bullet Punch and Mach Punches and other stuff. I really don't find a need for like T-Wave control on Clefable or anything like that. So this is the team that I'm going to present to you today. It's a really straightforward, balanced offense team. So I'm probably going to be testing this team on the ladder for a bit and maybe uploading a live somewhere near the future. And I'll leave the import link down in the description. And if you could, please leave a like for this video. I really appreciate it. And that is all for this video.